The main thing that motivates me is I've seen the agony and pain that families go through when they lose a loved one before his or her time. I've seen small children crying at the bedside of their dying mother who's dying of breast cancer or uterine cancer. I've seen families heartbroken and suffering because they've lost their father, in his 40s or 50s. And much of that pain could have been avoided and prevented. And I don't want people to have to keep going through that. I want to try and prevent as much of that as I can. I've also seen the joy that comes when people who've been sick and near hopeless get their lives back. I'll tell you about one patient I had. She was a woman who, when I started to see her in my clinic, she was in her early 60s. She had been diagnosed with diabetes for 17 years. Kathy was on large doses of insulin twice a day, morning and evening, plus oral pills. And despite that, her average blood sugar measurement was 200 to 300. She had blockages in her legs so bad that she couldn't walk a block without severe pain. She told me that when she would get up in the morning, she would have to sit on the side of her bed just to let her sort of mind and vision clear. She had severe heart disease, for which she was being followed at the National Institutes of Health. And her diabetes was getting worse, and she was starting to get despondent. Excuse me.
No worries, man. It's totally fine.
So anyway, when she came to see me, I started talking to her about her diet. And she listened, and she went vegan. I mean, she cut out everything. Dairy, eggs.
This is it. It's real, this stuff, right?
I'm not sure I want you to put this on.
Do you want me to turn camera?
I don't know. I know it's real, but it's, anyway, within a period of 6 weeks, I ended up having to take her off all of her diabetes medicines. She ended up coming off of 2 out of 3 blood pressure medicines. She lost 64 pounds without even trying. And the doctors at NIH did an MRI scan of her heart and told her that she was actually growing new blood vessels into her heart. She started exercising again. She could walk a mile without any problem. She went back to work. She got her life back. You can't put that into words. To see someone who felt like they were dying get their life back and what that means to them.